Over the years, I've had the good fortune to travel to a lot of Canadian fishing destinations for a wide number of different fish species. To me, each one is a unique adventure in itself.
All right, first fish of the trip from shore.
Today we're heading to Greywood Outfitters, who have 4 different wilderness outpost camps north of Lake Nipigon. The initial part of the journey was an amazing drive through the superior country of Ontario to the town of Nakina. From there, we jumped on a float plane for a 45-minute trip to Beteau Lake. This region is truly an incredible maze of water with literally thousands of lakes that are tied together with hundreds of rivers. From past experiences, these river-lake systems tend to be extremely fertile with a lot of fish. This is going to be an awesome adventure.
Some of these spots, it's almost every cast, and that's when you get, when you get remote like this. So this is the furthest or second furthest north.
Third. So we've got
Third.
2 camps north of here.
Okay. 2 camps further north of here.
Windsor
Okay.
Lake and Blackbirch Lake. Blackbirch being the furthest north.
Okay. And so I said I'll get this one in really quick. And also, I guess it's interesting is how far north in Ontario we are, relative to the. Oh, I got my plastic. That's right, I got more. And this is some of the furthest north camps, outposts that you can go to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure our camps in Ontario here are the most northern. There are camps north of us. Nothing north of Blackbirch, but I don't think they've been in operation for a number of years. So
Yeah.
I think as far as operating camps, we've got 3 of the more northern operating camps in Ontario.
So the remoteness, talking about the remoteness of this, we had a, nice, smooth, easy 1-hour flight this morning. It was like butterfly flying up there, and you're looking out and you see like wilderness and lakes, and when you get up here like this, I mean, this is. You shut the motor off, you anchor up in the spot, it's walleye after walleye, and this is truly, an amazing experience.
Yeah.
And, you're just kind of surrounded by, just animals, nature, and it just makes, when you're catching these fish, and you don't have to worry about other boats. There's no, unless, other people staying in camp, that's the only other, for the most part, pretty much all you're going to run into. I don't know how many in a row this is here. Are we counting?
6 or 7.
6 or 7 in a row. We'll let this one go back. I suppose you could bring a fish counter up here.
We had guys in one of our camps 2 weeks ago. They were 1,220 walleye and 500 plus pike.
Oh my
over
gosh.
the week of them being in that camp.
Wow. Around the boat, I mean, there's got to be just within a couple casts, let's say hundreds of walleye. Like if the water was clear, and you actually look down and just see how many are just sitting in the current and moving around. And then the current is bringing, like when you fish in river systems, you get in these spots, the fish are there because it's just a constant flow of food. And that's how these fish grow. It can sustain, the forage base is so strong, it can sustain a large population of fish. And they're not stunted. It's not like you're just catching 15 to 17, 18-inch walleye. These are, on average, these are pretty darn good fish. It's gonna keep them under 18 to go eat, but sometimes that might have to. You can see sometimes it might be a little bit tough to get 4 under 18.
Whoa! That's a big pike. Look at that one. Oh yeah. We'll net. If we could probably net that one, if that's there. That's why. This is one of the reasons I said the big walleye is nice, but come to Greywood Outfitters,
you come up here, you come for the walleye, and you stay for the monster pike.
All right.
All right. And, all right. I'll try to turn its head again. Got it. Woo-hoo. All right.
There you go.
How's that one? Oh my gosh. That's a
Made his own hole.
that's a toad. Oh my gosh. Throwing that bucktail, and this is a actually with this blue fox that I'm throwing is barbless. Just from my, it works so well. Throwing in Manitoba. Boop. So that there. And then I use that conservation kind of jaw clamp there. Oh my gosh. Okay, buddy. Let me get you. All right, so I'm still, jeez, that wire is. So if you want, all right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. So if you want big pike and as many walleyes as you want to catch, you come to Greatwood Outfitters here in Ontario. There's absolutely no question about that. What an amazing fishery, what an amazing outpost camp. Fantastic owners and just an incredible place out in the beautiful Canadian wilderness. Oh, there's a little better one. Is that a walleye? That's a giant wall. Oh my gosh. On the bucktail. Okay. Okay. All right. Holy cow. All right, the bucktail walleye. This is, we're going for the pike and got a nice walleye there. Whew. It's a nice Ontario walleye. And that's, I guess, one of the bonuses of, you know, when you're in a fishery that has great pike fishing and great walleye fishing. Sometimes when you're fishing for one of the other fish, you'll catch a, well, you know, fishing for pike, you get a walleye. Fishing for walleye, you get a pike. Get this one back in the water here. This is actually really shallow. Yeah, oh, this is really shallow water. I'm kind of surprised. There we go. Whew. Well, that definitely made the trip so far, talking about the walleye fishing, that kind of put the icing on the cake of the day for tons of walleye and getting a big one like that. We're going to fish for a little bit longer and then go in for dinner. But as far as I'm concerned, this has been a huge success and an incredibly fun day. That's a big one. Oh my gosh.
Oh, right at the boat.
Right at the boat. Oh, wow. All right. That was right after that little one hit. And this one hit. This one, let's see, boy, it's actually kind of relaxed. I might be able to scoop them. Oh, that was, all right.
That was
actually
easy.
fairly easy.
Kind of textbook.
Yeah. Okay, so we were going out to the mouth of the kind of the river, and you were mentioning just to kind of make some casts as we're idling out, and sure enough, that worked pretty good.
We're only in 2 feet of water.
Yeah. Get this out pretty easy. Get this in there. Come here. Little Joe spreaders. Yeah, it's a nice thing, barbless. This is actually just barbless from my last trip to Manitoba, so that's gonna pop out really easy. And I gotta pull that in because another one can bite that. So, that up. Okay.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Ooh, it's a healthy. This one's been eating pretty good. a nice Superior Country northern pike here up at Graywood Outfitters.
Beautiful
That
fish.
one, yeah. Really healthy, like from head to tail, that this one, not a skinny one at all. Wow.
The biologists tell us a lot of that is to do with the river current
Really?
and the extra muscle needed for always swimming in the current.
Yeah. Looking at 3-year outposts here in Beteau, Black Birch, and then Windsor, how is the fishing experience? You know, we're talking about walleye and pike. How do they kind of level out and how do they compare?
So you can expect to catch the same fish actually at all 3 camps, even though they're different styles of fishing or different bodies of water, I should say. The production and the sizing and the numbers are relatively identical. You know, our clients that go to all of them and have been to all of them have a hard time choosing one they want to go to. It's more of just personal experience and you know, happiness that they've had at one camp seems to draw them back to that camp, not because of the fishing. It's just the enjoyment they had at that particular location.
So we're gonna go out fishing for a few hours here. We got a shore lunch today, which is gonna be fun. That's always a highlight of any trip up to Ontario. And then we'll meet up a little bit later with Andrew and Adam for some fishing, but they've shown me a lot of places in this river system. I'm gonna try out a few of them, you know, on my own now. Some of these little river bends and stuff for some pike, both pike and walleye. And that's some of the fun when you come up here. They kind of show you the layout of the system, and then you can go out and explore on your own. And this Beteau Lake in the river system here at Graywood Outfitters is very easy to navigate, and the fishing spots are within a minute, you know, to a few minutes in between. So a very fun place to fish with incredible fishing. Oh, there's a fish right here. Yeah. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Oh yeah. Let's see. Come here. Oh yeah. Oh, you got a bite mark in him too. Let me get this thing kind of geared here. It's a nice sunny day in the middle of summer, and I like when the pike bite during banker's hours. Yeah, just leave it in the net right here, and yeah, this would be an easy jaw spreader. Nice thing is, this is barbless, so this will pop out real simple. Yep, there. Oops, I got in my loop around. That's all right, I'll take care of that in a second. Okay. Oh, he's got a gash. Got a little gash on him. But just there, you can catch so many of these up here. And it is just loads and loads of fun. Wow. All right, I'm gonna get back and get another one. Oh, he's ready. Oh, yeah, he's gone. That's another good one. Yep, he's gonna come around this way. He's gonna run. Yeah. Oh, this one's a toad. Look at that one. All right, good on the, still want him to get into the boat or into the motor. Come on. See if I can get, oops. May have been netted before. Let's see if I can get him to dive right into the net like that. All right. You can see this. You don't have to use barbless, but here, these bigger pike, it goes right into the corner of their mouth, right into the corner, like that, and it's actually pretty easy to get out. Jaw spreaders, pliers. It's safe on the fish. Okay. All right. Get this one. Get this one up. This is another nice. There we go. Oh yeah. That's what you come up here to. Northern Ontario, you know, you can get a lot of pike like this. It's the middle of the day, it's just after lunchtime. You can get a ton of pike this size. And obviously they grow, you know, much bigger. I got some more time today to fish. We'll see if we can even get a larger one.
What we use is a thermometer. You take a green willow branch and you dip it in the oil, and when it's at cooking temperature, bubbles will come out of the end of the willow branch. So you might have to zoom in really good here to see the bubbles, and then see the bubbles forming.
All right, as you can see, I had a weather change, got my rain suit on. Fish are still biting. It's still been a great day. And I'm gonna go tuck out of the wind here. I'm gonna go over some of the gear that we've been using to catch the walleye and pike here at Graywood Outfitters in awesome Superior Country. For the pike gear, my 2 Trica rods. These are great for just kind of all around fishing when you're fishing bait casters. And I've been throwing a bucktail. It's a Blue Fox bucktail number 5 blade on here. This Trica is a 7-foot 3-inch medium power fast action. And I use this for swim baits and bucktails. Mainly I've been throwing bucktails, inline spinners here. And then I've also been using this a little bit heavier Trica. This one is a 7-foot 3-inch medium heavy power fast action. These are lightweight rods, but extremely easy to use. You can see how you actually, when you're gripping the reel here, it gives you great sensitivity through the rod, because this is actually the rod blank right here that goes through. So when you're gripping the back of it, this is great in the bait casting rods here. It has a very comfortable grip and also great sensitivity to the rod, to the bait, to the lure. You have the carbon fiber handles. And this is 20-pound fluorocarbon, Suffolk fluorocarbon. And I'm using 50-pound titanium leaders. This is a VMC titanium leader. And then on my lighter, a little bit lighter rod, this is a 30-pound titanium leader. Either one's fine, 30 to 50-pound leader on. That's perfect for these size pike. 17 to 20-pound fluorocarbon, mainly bucktails. And for the walleye, I've been mainly using this Trica. This is a 7-foot medium power fast action. And for all around walleye fishing, for snap jigging, live bait, you know, light rigs, crankbaits, jerkbait fishing, this is excellent. Again, high quality components from the top of the rod to the end of the rod to the butt seat down here, the carbon fiber handle, extremely comfortable, great sensitivity through here. And swim baits up here have just been fantastic. Casting them in the current, snap jigging them. For an all-around great walleye fishing rod, and I'd use this bass fishing probably in a lot of different situations. It's tough to beat a 7-foot medium power fast action, and this one from Trica hits the mark. Got him. Yep, got him. Like that. That's what I was talking about. These pockets and lanes, it's difficult to, but when you get them right, it works. That's a big one. Let's see if I can get this fish in. Yeah, all right. Whew. Weather changed. Had to make just a little, make some adjustments a little bit in the way. See, it's windy, cloudy. Missed a couple of them, but I got this one. Actually, the other day I was, I'll let this one rest in the net for a second. and the one flipped out. I caught a really big one. It went accidentally, well, like that, and the thing flipped and it jumped out. I'm not gonna make that mistake today. I gotta keep us off the spot. I might be able to get another one, but we're flying out in the morning, and it's been a very fun trip. We just got one weather day. The weather was really nice. We got one weather day today. Actually this afternoon, and coming up here for the big walleye and the giant pike that are available here on Beteau Outpost Camp through Graywood Outfitters. Oh, let me get us back up the spot. Well, this is gonna about wrap it up for today. We're flying out in the morning, so maybe a couple more casts and then we'll call it a day. Woo!